Hey V riders, you join me today on the Bikesafe course, which I'm doing with Northamptonshire Police. So I'm going to record my ride, observations, and see how we get on. See you shortly. I'm riding along with Police Officer Lou. It's always amazing watching a police rider ride, just how smooth they are. Just puts your own riding into context, doesn't it? Just have to remember information, position, gear, speed, acceleration when dealing with hazards. Lou is riding on an F850 GS. Very nice looking bike indeed. For those of you who've never done a Bikesafe course, I highly recommend it. I've done it once before, so this is about 2-3 years ago, and this is a bit of a refresher. Oh, very nice mattress. And it's just started raining. Hopefully just a shower. It's stopping now anyway. Yeah, so if you've never done a Bikesafe course, if you've never done any previous advanced training, it's definitely a very interesting course to do. Doesn't cost much, it's subsidised, about £65 I think it was with Northamptonshire. And we've had a morning in the classroom, and now we're going to have a few hours of riding and have our riding critiqued by a police officer. And it's amazing riding behind Lou, just seeing her position on the road and how she deals with the bends and junctions, and you know, that's enough to give you plenty of pointers. To adapt to your own riding style. Adam in front is an ex-colleague of mine at my previous job. Well, sort of previous but current job. So it's a bit of a surprise to see him there this morning. Good little catch up. On his Yamaha MT-10. Nice ride.
Yeah. It's weird. It's just starting the rain here and the bridge, and then two bits and pieces there. And there's that sharp right-hand corner. You saw the chevron.
Yes.
I anticipated it.
Yeah.
It then dipped away. It sort of caught me off guard a bit. And I thought,
When we were coming round that bend, there was that Tesla, weren't there? Do you remember that black Tesla? That really sharp bend in one of through the villages. And he started looking the other way, and I thought, oh, he's going to pull up. But yeah, so I had my finger on the horn ready.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I have to say, it might have felt like, I don't know what, I mean, because I think you would be able to see him on the that was really, really smooth.
Yeah.
Really smooth.
yeah, apart from the road being a bit bumpy, and obviously
Yeah.
I haven't got my shocks, I think, set to sort of...
This is that kind of bike, though, isn't it? I mean, we've got comfortable.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I mean, yeah, when you've got a nice road, you can't even feel
Yeah.
it in here, so...
Yeah.
But,
No, I have to say that looked and felt really, really smooth. Because have you heard of the phrase like 50ping round a?
yeah, so,
Yeah,
Sort
you
of,
weren't doing
jerking
anything
it,
like
yeah.
that. You would do. It was like a 10 pence rolling around. It
well,
was
yeah,
nice,
I mean,
very
quite
smooth.
frankly, since obviously, registering for the course,
Yeah.
I was watching the videos and obviously read the book and everything. So, when I've been out on the bike, I've been trying. I was with the positioning when Chris was saying about being in position 3.
Yeah.
Over the last 2 weeks, I've been starting to do that. So that
Yeah, and you can tell that
yeah,
you're really trying.
it makes a
every
difference.
now
Yeah.
and again, you'll sort of make your way
it
into
does
the
make a
middle, and you're like, oh
difference,
shit, no.
especially when you follow a vehicle in front, because you can see the rear view mirror and you can see the driver's side mirror.
It does.
So it makes you visible in both in 2 mirrors. So this helps sort of no excuse that they can't see you, sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
And even with my headlight, I've got a few people flashing me that it's too bright, and I'm sort of like, well, sorry, too bad. That's how it
Yeah,
came from the
exactly,
factory. You can see me. That's
Thing
what
is, on a
I'm
bike
worried
as well,
about.
that it's not at the normal.
I think it's a bit
Like
higher.
it's so
isn't
much,
it?
yeah, it's so much higher
Yeah.
anyway. So it's
Yeah.
like, well, that's the same with any bike.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you're sort of gonna have to deal
Yeah,
with it.
I mean, and all the new bikes nowadays with the LEDs and stuff, I mean, they're all brighter anyway.
Yeah.
So
Even the cars.
Yeah, I used to ride with the fog lights on, but these ones are quite dazzling, so I don't put them on anymore because
yeah.
people do flash all the time.
As
So
you said, with the new cars and stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've only got one LED. They've got 2.
Mm.
Sort of like,
Yeah.
all
Well, I
right,
drive
mate,
a
you know.
little Peugeot 108, so of course I'm much lower to the ground. I'm like,
Yeah.
But of course you just deal with it when you're driving,
Yeah.
don't you? Who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah.
As long as you're
It's
visible.
only
they've seen
momentarily,
you.
you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
sort of like,
Yeah.
it's,
At least they know you're there.
Yeah,
Like, that's
exactly.
the thing,
And
isn't
that's
it?
all I'm, when especially in the mornings when it gets darker and stuff, and I'm commuting to work. Guaranteed, I'll get 4 or 5 cars flashing me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm here, so I don't care.
just wave.
or I just give them a little flash in my head, like saying, look, I've only got one on. I haven't got both on. If I've got both on, you definitely will be.
Yeah, you'd see.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't bother.
It's amazing following you though, and just watching how smooth
Thank
you are, and you know how
I'm glad you've been on these before, so I've
Yeah, so second time.
position anyway, so pay no attention to where.
No, I've
Yeah.
been watching you in my review.
Yeah, I did gather that. So yeah, I thought
And then the way you were moving from sort of
Yeah.
side to side, and I'm sort of like,
but it's amazing just how smooth. Like when you come down to the 30s, you don't really use brakes, do you? Just use engine braking and things like that.
Light run, you sort of
Yeah.
that's what I've been trying to practice.
Yeah, I try. Yeah, don't always get it right, but it's nice when you do, isn't it?
Yeah. If you can, just sort of just ease up the throttle and let the bike do its own braking, and
Yeah.
naturally, I mean, you notice it on the speedo. You can see how quickly it actually
Yeah.
decelerates.
It does.
Without having to touch your brakes.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
because I've noticed when you're going into, I think there was only 1 or 2 bends, and they were the tighter bends that you had to brake before the
yeah,
bend.
and one of those was obviously the one
Yeah.
that turned right and it dipped away, and I was like, oh.
But that's okay because then you've got you haven't been braking on bends, and that would be like, so, like Chris said, sometimes it's like, oh shit, and then like grab a handful of brake or whatever. But you're not braking on a bend, and that would be where it'd be dangerous. You're braking
like I
before the
said,
bend, and that's
it's
what
what I've been practicing over the last 4 or 6 weeks sort of thing. Like just
Yeah.
trying not to touch the brake basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and it's okay if you touch the brake, just try and not do it around a bend, but you're not doing
Yeah.
that anyway, so that's fine.
so yeah, but apart from the roads being
See, I do tend to, when go around bends, sometimes I'll just dab a little bit of rear brake just to help it track around the corner. I know it's
Is
not
that like
really.
the brake trail.
Yeah,
fail braking or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's more comfort than anything else because it.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's what it's.
Try do it without, only because
Yeah.
it does put that little bit of
Yeah.
instability on the bike, and with 2 wheels you just got to be so careful.
Well-
It's not like you're not allowed to do that, but it's just like
Yeah.
like Chris said, it's not what we'd advocate
It-
on the roads, but if needs be, like you
Yeah.
can, you can, can't you? But your positioning as well. I've been looking at you. You're very good like with your positioning as well. One thing that have you ever heard of like duck footing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not completely duck footing or anything like that. Have a go at putting like you know like the real balls of your
balling your
feet.
foot, yeah.
Because at the moment you're a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Which isn't a problem.
I do know. I have noticed it myself. I do tend to put the pegs in the in
Yeah.
my foot. Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did
Yeah.
before I did the course as
Mm.
well. And it was Chris that
Yeah.
to sort of drum that out of me as well. Mainly because when you're taking corners, I mean you can see that's from like,
Yeah.
I mean that was a track day anyway on the
Yeah.
Yeah.
FJRs, and you're sort of like trying to get it
leaning
over. But
yeah.
it's mainly because if you need to take a corner or whatever, and it's like
Right,
oh
yeah.
crap, and you need to counter steer that little bit more to get it, and the worst happens or whatever, then your foot can catch even if you're not trying to.
Yeah, I think I think that comes from me commuting in throughout the week.
Yeah.
I get comfortable and
Yeah.
sort of place my feet sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
Even
It's more of
though
a comfort
not
thing,
a
I think,
sports bike or anything, it is a little bit. It's a bit like.
Yeah,
I suppose
it's a naked sporty.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
suppose it's a bit like
Mm.
it looks like the position I'm on my Honda Hornet, and I do it on the balls of my feet now, but I've been over since the
I
course or
think
whatever.
it's just a comfort thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and there's nothing wrong with what you're doing, but if it's quite good for your knees as well and
Yeah.
for hugging the tank.
Yeah.
So for around the corners, and you haven't got a problem with corners because you go around so smoothly, it's really nice to see because you've already got that speed set before you're doing it. You're not even needing the brake because you've got your gears and everything. So actually the system, you're doing really, really well.
like I say, I've been practicing.
Yeah, no, but that's good though. It shows that it works,
Yeah.
isn't it? And does it feel much
Yeah,
different? to
yeah.
what-
I mean, like I said, apart from the condition of the roads,
Yeah.
obviously going around, it felt smoother.
Yeah.
And as you say, getting everything right before you go into the bend just
Yeah.
makes it a lot more smooth and more enjoyable, isn't it? So,
Yeah,
so
definitely.
that's what it's
And
all
your
about.
observations, I think, are really good as well. Like with the ambulance, you sort of like, no, I'm not going to go. And then the horse you saw, that was like up there and stuff,
Yeah.
like right down here. With the speed, how do you normally ride? Were you riding at the normal speed that you normally ride at, or do you normally?
Over again, I've been when I first got the bike, I did obviously go a little bit fast, but yeah, I haven't, and that probably comes with riding with my brother-in-law as well, because he tends to sort of, and I have learned to ride my own ride, because there's a few occasions when
Yeah.
I've ridden with him where I sort of got myself in a bit of a
Yeah.
Yeah.
butt clenching moment sort of thing. I was like, no, okay, and I've basically tried to
right
teach
back.
myself now to rein myself back.
Yeah.
And especially in like this kind of situation, I'm a lorry driver as well, and I basically come through here often.
Oh, do you?
So and I know being in a lorry and a bike
Hmm.
is slightly different, but just observations, and as you say, people can pull out at any time. Horses, it's just.
Yeah.
So
I can see you looking sort of at the
I literally
junctions
just, I literally take the piss and basically just go slow, basically.
Yeah.
So,
and there's nothing
yeah.
wrong with that. I
So
was just.
So if you're happy riding with that, then
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
like I say, it's not that I want to be pedantic or
No,
I
not at all.
No.
literally
I just
just
thought I'd
give
ask the question because
No.
I'm behind you. Are you just?
no, I've actually tried to train myself over the last God knows how many weeks now to literally just ease off the throttle and
Yeah.
just get that sort of.
And do you know what? Whilst you're putting the road positioning and were you sort of aware of like the limit points before? Is that something that you've? Sort of
Yeah,
learned
again,
from
it's like obviously when I did my motorcycle course, I did it in the military, and they talked about the limit point and stuff like that. But also being a lorry driver,
Yeah.
driving a bigger vehicle, I tend to look far further ahead anyway.
Yeah,
It's
and you
just
can
something
tell.
I.
Because you're so high up, aren't you?
Just
Yeah, you're so
something I do
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if I can see 2 miles down the road, I will look 2 miles down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just something I do now, and I try and put it onto the, you know,
Yeah.
when I'm out on the bike, I try and do that as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, so riding a bike is like driving a lorry, I suppose. Because, you know, you're a bigger vehicle and have you to stop, you know, further distance and stuff like that. So it's, again, it's just giving myself space, you know, so it's just giving more time to react, isn't it? So, yeah, just.
I always knew about the limit point. I've known about it for years, but I just always forget about it. I always forget to look. Yeah, I just always forget to look.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's like
Yeah.
something like this. So,
Yeah.
So if you're over here on like the normal sort of, this is the 3, and then if you sort of
Yeah. And
over this way, actually you can see.
yeah, you can see like the curve, can't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Open it up so much.
And you can, yeah.
I like Chris.
I know.
I've only got about.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably do it subconsciously, to be honest. I think
you
when
probably do because your positioning is good.
Yeah.
Your position is very good. So you're coming over to the left for a right hand.
Yeah.
And the opposite for a left hand. So that's you're automatically going to see a lot more of the
Yeah.
road anyway. So you're probably putting it into practice, but not actually thinking.
Yeah, not thinking. Yeah.
Just doing it subconsciously. Yeah.
Exactly.
Which I suppose is the whole point, really, isn't it? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was really impressed. I love it when people do corners that smoothly as well. It's just
Yeah.
really nice.
Well, you know, as they say, you know, when you're biking, that's what's it about, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Isn't
it.
Getting
It's
those
that grin
nice,
factor.
getting that nice, you know, as you say, get that grin factor, and you sort of
Yeah.
get around a nice corner, and you sort of, and when the road surface as well is nice, it's just,
Yeah.
as you say, you want to come back and do it again, isn't it?
The good thing nowadays is with all the modern bikes, you got all the traction control, and I mean, mine's got, yours has probably got it as well. You got cornering, ABS, and
Yeah,
traction control. So if you did need, well,
I don't even know
the
what
thing is, I'd be too scared though. Apparently, if you grab a handful in a bend, it will look after you. But I'd still be
Yeah,
wary.
at a certain
Still
point
wary,
where
yeah.
it just-
I know, yeah. Eventually, the laws of physics will take over one day. So
Yeah, well, yeah, you're either gonna,
I-
you're gonna go, isn't it? So,
I never rely on any of the rider aids. I mean, I'll ride as if they're not there. So yeah,
and that's the best.
and if they're there to help you out, to help you out. But
Yeah.
like I said, with
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the traction control on full, and sort of, I don't really notice the difference, to be honest with you. Sort of, I just, as you say, just
Yeah.
ride as if you didn't have it.
Yeah.
You know, when it's wet or you see something slippy or a bit of gravel on the road, you just ease off the throttle, you know, and straighten up a bit, and then
Yeah.
gently come
Yeah.
out of it, you know. So, but yeah, they're there to help, but yeah, I don't think it replaces obviously the.
no, yeah,
rider,
no,
you know.
absolutely.
It doesn't replace your instincts or.
Yeah, I'm glad they're there, but I don't
Yeah.
rely on them. Yeah,
Exactly. You know.
yeah,
But, yeah.
Well, give that a go though on the ballsy feet, only because
Yeah.
by putting on the ballsy feet in it.
balls of the feet means
Yeah.
that bit there. Yeah,
That bit.
Yeah.
Because automatically then your knees are going to be hugging the tank a bit
Yeah.
more. So if you do get into trouble around a corner or something, actually your knees are already sort of.
I think in my last Bikesafe course, it said about it. I did start doing it for a while, and then you just got out of habit.
Just run back to doing your.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah, it does make such a difference. Like,
it does. You can.
hot, it's like, oh crap.
You get more feedback from the chassis as well, don't you? You can feel it more. Yeah. So
Yeah, but I get what you say, and
Yeah.
the thing is, if you're commuting and things like that, it's not something that you have to do. It's just
Yeah.
something that is.
I think
Yeah.
Go, see if you like
in the
it,
mornings I'm
and-
obviously a bit more alert, but after driving a truck all day and then sort of
Yeah.
I'm sort of relaxing on the way home,
Yeah.
the feet just does
yeah,
does that. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. So I did start doing it, but you just fall out of habit, don't you? It's just
oh yeah, I mean yeah.
need to.
You're just training yourself to do it.
I know.
It's just something that's there if you want to do it. It's not something that you have to
Yeah.
do. It's
No,
what
it's-
this is
yeah,
about,
it's,
isn't it? So,
I say that's why I'm here. You know, like I said, I've been out with my brother-in-law, and I even though I'm not the best rider in the world, I have spotted quite a few sort of things he does, and I'm sort of like, I don't think so. Nah.
have you given it a go? I don't know whether you know, like the whole counter steer thing.
Yeah.
Given it a go just in a straight line.
Yes.
Like the time.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
the way
It's amazing. Yeah.
like,
The thing is, counter steering, it's just one of the things you do. You don't even realise you're doing it. I mean, if you didn't do it, you wouldn't ride. You wouldn't be riding, wouldn't you? You'd be falling off. So
exactly, yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, it does really help around corners. We get taken to Rockingham for like a track day on our
Yeah.
course, purely for the cornering and what the bikes can do and stuff. And actually, it's like we'll actually go much faster than what you would do. round a corner and it's like, oh crap, and it's like counter steer and it's like, and it really just takes you right into.
I did the. Have you heard of the I2I Academy? Yeah, he's the fellow who runs that. I can't remember his name now. Irish bloke. But yeah, that was similar. They're like teaching you like all like the slow speed manoeuvres and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was really good. And basically, he was getting us to ride over like bits in the road with your hands off the handlebars, everything, and just doing like U-turns like with no throttle. So it's amazing. I mean, these bikes are far more capable than all of us are, aren't they? Yeah. So
they try to keep
yeah.
these bikes, don't they? They literally do it.
Yeah, the I2I Academy is really good. I mean, just watching him ride, it's just like, how the fuck do you do that? The things he's doing on that bike. Yeah.
Do you know Chris? I've never known a rider like him. When we do our off-roader, I just spend half the time just falling off. Like, watch this, woo!
I know, yeah.
Give that a go. Like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
But no, riding's really safe, and like I say, with the positioning, you can tell that you're thinking about it, and you're getting in there a lot of the time as well in that lane 3 position.
Yeah, quite honestly, when he said about riding in the middle of the road, that's how I was taught.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
how
told-
we're all.
Yeah, I know. Well, yes, same here.
So
That's the way they
that's the
teach
command. That's the command position, and you
Mm.
stay there. Nothing about coming over and
Yeah.
using it to your advantage. None of that. I think. But again, it was a good course, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's exactly how I was taught. Yeah.
And if you wanted to as well, use the other side of the road, like not your lane. As in, if you're going round, that bridge that we came at, and I know you followed my path.
Yes. Yeah.
You did go right over into lane 3, position 3, which absolutely no problem with that at all. That was like the best position. But because I could see that absolutely nobody was coming, I'm going to see if nobody's coming from the other side as well. So I went right out on the other side of the road, use the other lane. Oh, cool! Then you can straight line it through.
Yeah.
If somebody comes, you can just get back. It's something you can try if you wanted to.
yeah. I mean, I have straight line and a few bends myself, but I don't do it on. I don't do it as a norm sort of thing. But as you say, if the road was clear, you could see it's clear. Well, why not?
Exactly.
I mean,
Then feel free to do that as
Yeah.
well.
Okay, so lunch consumed. Chips from the Super Sausage Cafe and a sandwich. Well, my own sandwich, because the Super Sausage do not provide anything vegan. Feedback taken. So yeah, quite happy with the day so far. Lou is a very nice police lady, very friendly, very approachable. I'm trying to consciously ride with the balls of my feet on the pegs. One thing I've been advised to do. I did used to do it, but got up falling out of the practice. That's it, you bugger off. And yeah, you can definitely feel a better connection to the chassis. I mean, just pushing on the pegs, you can feel the bike move side to side. So not only do you get some advanced training, you also get a lovely ride out on some great roads. Very pleasant today. So the Bikesafe course consists of an online learning course first, You get sent via email a link, and you do that at home. This is obviously the Northamptonshire Bikesafe course. Don't know about the others. Yeah, so you do an online learning course first at home, then on the day you've got a morning in the classroom going over a lot of that stuff in the that's in the online modules, and then you go out with a police rider for an assessed ride. I think the cost was, I believe, £75. And obviously that will vary from force to force. Which isn't bad going for a whole day's worth of training. I'm trying to remember every time. Yeah.
I caught myself, put my feet back. Like,
Yeah. Same here. Yeah, same here. A couple of times. Yeah.
caught myself trying to get back into the old habit.
Yeah, it's not a must-have. It's just something that.
Yeah. No, it's just a comfort thing. I think it's just a comfort thing. When you said about the
Yeah.
balls of your feet, I think someone has told me that before. Like Bruce.
I'm trying to concentrate on his vanishing points. So like consciously rather than subconsciously. Yeah.
And then it's sort of, if it's not moving, we can just sort of maintain that constant.
I think I'll just do it, without even thinking about it. But it is.
You do, because the thing is, you've been riding all these years.
Yeah.
You will be doing it.
You will be you will be, won't you?
Then consciously thinking about it as well. Actually, it makes more sense that you fall into why you're doing it. And you can feel that your corners, both your corners are really good, which is handy, isn't it? I mean, it's handy for me.
Like I say, I've been practicing, so
Yeah.
I was trying to find out what I'm weak at, and then just trying to do a bit more practicing. I'd love to do a bit more practicing, but again, just trying to get out.
It's time, isn't it?
The weather hasn't been favourable at times, and sort of when there is time, when it is sort of I want to get out there and do it, something crops up.
Yeah.
Something always crops up. So,
Even if you find like a bendy bit of road or something, like say your bends, you're both getting into the correct position anyway. But it's just like the straight roads now, when you can see you sort of come out of, and it's like, oh no. But actually on this second half, the first half, is you're getting used to like we're going out as a group, and I've got to think of 2 more people, and shit, there's a police bike following me, and then crap, I'm not in position. But I think this time round it's like, okay, I'm all settled in now.
I've gotten to the idea now that you're just following me, you're not chasing me now.
No, exactly. And then it's certainly not an assessment or anything like that. It's more just try this and see how you get on. But I think,
like I say, by far I'm not the best rider in the world, and anything that I can do to sort of make myself more confident and safe and
it's like we say though, you never stop learning, aren't you?
No, exactly. I'm not the best rider in the world either.
No.
There's always stuff that
drivers, and I actually picked up something from every driver that I incorporated into my daily routine, and it worked. I don't get people they know everything. Nobody knows everything.
Yeah.
Always learning. That's we are. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's the best way to think about it as well, isn't it? Because we are. No, I'm thoroughly enjoying today riding with you both.
Good to hear.
I think the only, and like I say, it's the only, you can see you're doing it, and you know where you need to be. Then you start concentrating on other things. It's like, crap, I'm half.
Yeah.
But then, as the day's gone on, like that second ride was much better than the first ride in terms of positioning. So,
like I said, I was trying to put everything that obviously brought up with me in the first ride. Just trying to get it in there basically. So
Right. No, that was a good ride. Enjoyed that. Now this second half, we might go really wrong on this. Do you know where you are at the moment?
Vaguely.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
We go. You probably know where you are with all your driving.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be hitting Olney soon.
Yeah, only, yeah.
Yeah. We'll come up to a roundabout as you hit Olney, and you turn left.
Left, yeah. Yeah, it's that back road, isn't it? Does it take you round the back of Olney, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And then we're sort of going to be heading, is it A509?
Yeah.
There. Then it's sort of like a couple of roundabouts on like national speed limit roads and stuff. And we want to be heading towards Grendon really, because we're going through Grendon. It's alright, I'll put my indicators on.
I know vaguely, yeah, I know.
I'll put them on.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'll take us the right direction or not, but
Yeah. I know the roads around Grendon, obviously, yeah. But then again, I usually follow my sat nav because I'm terrible with directions.
I am as well.
Yeah, so
Chris always says that.
I know I'm terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris is like, oh, you get lost in your bathroom.
Okay, so I'm back in the lead and being followed for the second ride. Let's see if my riding improves. So, how did it get on the Bikesafe course in the end? It's a great day out. True recording. Great day out. Learned a few things. Reminded myself of a few things from my last time on a Bikesafe course. Friendly bunch. They're not out to go after you for everything you do wrong. It's just they're just there to advise and give you some extra tools to improve your riding and get yourself safer on the road. One hang up I do have from my accident in 2015 is that I do tend to ride a bit to the left in position 1 on the road a bit too often, and I could be in position 3, like here. And that's one thing I will need to work on, but again, it's not, I'll be told it's not a major thing, it's just an observation really. And no, now that I'm aware of it, I'm going to try and work on it. I'd like to do some further training, such as the rapid training school, which I'm definitely considering in the future. But yeah, as a first step towards further motorcycle riding training, Bikesafe is a great place to start. I was wrong earlier, it's actually £65, not £75. So £65 for a whole day's training is not to be sniffed at. The only downside is that you end up spending lunchtime at a Super Sausage Cafe, where vegans aren't really welcome. But you can't have everything. Yeah, so overall we had a good I think we had a good 3 hours riding in total. Some of it spent behind with the police bike, and some of it in front being observed. It is nerve-wracking at first, but once you settle into it you just tend to forget that it's a police officer behind, and you just have to remember to stick to the speed limits. It's easy, especially when you're hitting the nationals, to just twist that wrist a bit too far. And you do get a lovely certificate at the end of the day to say that you've completed the course. I think some insurance companies do offer discount on your insurance if you completed it, so it's always a bonus. So yeah, overall very happy with the day, and would highly recommend the Bikesafe course. Cheers for riding with me, V Riders. See you on the next one.